What's good, guys? I'm just making a quick video today showing you guys a little trade recap for this week. Just passed another $50,000 funded account, so I'm going to give you guys a little breakdown on how I went about doing that. So as you guys can see here, we got this account open. It's a live account. I haven't taken any trades on it yet, but I'll show you the process of how I went about passing this quickly. So here's the dashboard for the evaluation here. You can see account passed, reached our profit goal, 2 days traded, and I only took 2 trades on this eval, which I don't usually do. I usually like to spread it out a little bit more, but with the government being shut down, we ended up having a lot of red folder news in the end of this week, so I wanted this account live for that. So decided to size up a little bit. We actually had really good price action, so it was no problem. I don't recommend doing this for every challenge. As I've gone over in previous videos, you should space it out a little bit. It should probably take about a week to pass an account. 2 days is definitely over leveraging a little bit, but we had good price action. I had very high conviction. So as you can see, we had 2 trades, $1,530. Super simple stuff. If we go into trading view here, I'll show you guys the trades I took. So this first one here was a long on Monday. So if we go down to the 5 minute, show you guys my thought process here. So that was a trade, 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. So I made the $1,500, risked 1,000, so half the account. And if we look on the hourly, that was right here. Okay. So we had this, sorry, it's a 4-hour. No, it wasn't hourly. Okay. So we had this low right here, which was our near sell side liquidity. We also had this 1 hour fair value gap. And if we bring it down to the 5 minute, you can see for this trade, I believe we also had some session highs and lows in here. Yeah. So had London high up here. So that was my target, but we also had this whole area here, right? Got this big 4-hour gap right here. And this little one up here as well, which I didn't think we'd get to, as we overall were pretty bearish. My bias was actually bearish on the day. But as you can see, market opens right here, 6:30, this candle. Right away, sweep out this low, and we got, this would be our break of structure here, right? So we go down to the 1 minute. So once we swept that low, I was scaling down to the 1 minute time frame here. We have all these 1 minute gaps here that we inversed. As soon as we got this red candle here, made this fair value gap, and then I entered on this candle right here. Absolutely no drawdown on this trade. pushed right up into this gap. Target was right here. Ended up filling it right at the top. Super easy trade. It literally only took like 20 minutes, not even. Yeah, like 20-minute trade. Super quick. Great price action on this day. It was right off market open. We got this sweep and pushed higher. And there was even short positions you could have taken here. Once we broke structure here, you could have taken a short right when this fair value gap got filled. Targeted this low right here. That would have been another really good trade. And then we had another good trade after that once we took out this low. Could have entered right here. Targeted up here. There's 3 really good trades on Monday this week. The funny thing is I didn't even plan on trading, but NQ is just handing out free money, so I thought, what the hell, I took this first trade. That was super simple. And that was 1 day down. So that was half the profit target right there. Yeah, so this was the second trade here. Again, pretty easy setup. No drawdown again. So as you guys can see, this 5-minute gap here. Alright, and then we had this one up here. I was watching pre-market. This gap was just constantly being respected, right? Same with this one. And I was just waiting for a break between one of the two of them. And we had this high here. So market opens. Immediately we take out this high. Price wicks all the way through this gap, which is a good sign that we got some selling pressure. Get this red candle, and then we get this bearish engulfing candle that closes below this gap here. So right there, I'm looking for shorts, right? If we look on the 4-hour, you can see you have these equal lows right down here. Well, this was a big drawn liquidity for me, right? I want to see these get taken out. That's what I was looking for on the day. As you can see, the overall bias was still bearish from the previous day. So as soon as we see that high get taken out, we invert this gap. Immediately looking for shorts. So scroll down to the 1 minute. Right, and the 1 minute, this is where I'm looking for my entry here. We get this candle coming back up, and then immediately after that, we get this bearish engulfing candle here, right here, after this green candle filled. So immediately we see that, I'm entering right off that. And again, 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. I would have targeted these lows down here for a 1 to 2, but I only needed a 1 to 1.5 to pass my account. So like I said, there's a tiny little bit of drawdown there, but basically no drawdown again on this trade. Market displaced straight down, right to these lows. We ended up taking them out around 8 o'clock, so an hour and a half later, but I was in this trade at 6:48 and I was out by 7. So 10-minute trade, $1,500. Quick and easy. Both of them fit my model perfectly. There was no hesitation at all for me. And these are the kind of trades you need to take. And like I said, I don't usually trade funded accounts like this with I was trading 3 contracts, which is way too much, but I wanted this account passed, and we had very high conviction, especially on this trade. 4-hour equal lows is a super strong drawn liquidity, right? So you're gonna, especially when we're already in a bearish trend, it's gonna get taken out, right? So I thought price action would be a little bit more choppy today, but as soon as I've seen all this, like, I knew right away we were going to take them out today, so no hesitation on that one. Usually I'm trading about one contract, aiming for about $750 a trade, and I'll try to pass the account 4 trades. It usually takes me about a week to 2 weeks. So this was, I don't recommend doing this, but if you got high conviction and you want an account pass fast, there's sometimes nothing wrong with doing this, right? As long as you're 100% confident and you get proper setups that are meeting all your rules, then it's fine. But yeah, don't do this every time. I would not recommend it, but in this case it worked out for me, so that's how I got the account passed. And that's gonna wrap up the video for today. If you guys got any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'll make some more of these recap videos. I start trading the actual XFA tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Win or lose, I'll make some recaps for you guys over the next couple of weeks and try to get a payout going. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something, and that's it for today, guys. So I'll see you in the next one.